It was colder than December air, even though it wasn't winter there. You wouldn't look me in the eyes, just watch the traffic passing by. Your hands were shaking your coat, like every word got stuck in your throat. I knew before you said it slow that this would be the night you go. The streetlight flickered overhead, like it heard the thing you said. Every second moving slow on the night you let me go. It was the night you let me go. No fireworks, just quiet snow falling softly on our plans, slipping through my trembling hands. You said it's better this way, like love just fades one day. I watch forever turn to ghosts the night you let me go. Your car door closed like a final chord, the sound my heart couldn't ignore. Red taillights fading out of sight, swallowed by the dark of night. I stood there frozen in disbelief, holding on to shattered dreams. The world kept spinning, didn't know it stopped for me that night, you know. No screaming match, no slamming doors, just two hearts not aligned anymore. You said we both would grow, but I only felt the blow. It was the night you let me go, when love fell silent in the snow. Every promise we had made faded in a cold cascade. You didn't cry, you didn't fight, just disappeared into the night and left me standing there alone. The night you let me go. Did you feel lighter driving home? Did freedom feel like being alone? Or did your hands still shake like mine as you crossed that thin white line? I replay it in my head, every word you never said, looking for a different
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound.
So break me someday. I'll thank that night for forcing me to find my light. But right now all I know is how it hurt to let you go. It was the night you let me go. forever like we'd always win. Your laughter lived inside my chest, a steady beat that never rest. We built our world on late night calls, on painted hopes and bedroom walls. I thought our love was strong enough to stand against the wind so rough, but something changed behind your eyes. A quiet truth wrapped up in lies. You held my hand, remind the same.
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The
And you
Quality
chose
Sound.
goodbye over staying. You chose the silence over praying. You walked away from what we knew, like love was something you outgrew. And I was left with shattered pride, 1,000 questions I can't hide. You didn't lose, you just can't go. When you chose goodbye. When you chose goodbye. Your side of the bed is cold as stone. I'm wide awake here on my own. Your picture's face down on the floor. I can't look at it anymore. The coffee cup you used to hold still smells like mornings wrapped in gold. Now every sunrise feels the same. Another day without your name. I'd rather fight for what we had. You said it's over just like that. No tears, no tremble in your voice. Like breaking me was just a choice. When you chose goodbye over staying, you chose the silence over praying. You turned your back on me and us, like loving me was too much trust. And I was left with empty space. Your memory I can't erase. You didn't slip, you let it die. When you chose goodbye. Was I just a chapter in your story? A temporary taste of glory? Did you ever mean the words you said? Or were they just inside my head? Stop breaking. I would have fought through every scar, crossed every line, no matter how far. But love can't live if only one still believes it's not undone. You chose goodbye over forever. You didn't have to go. You chose goodbye. Ooh, you chose goodbye. You wrote me letters full of light, said everything would be alright. Your words were poetry and flame. Now they don't feel the same. I read them back in the dark, tracing every different than before.
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The
There
Quality
were
Sound.
tears between the lines, and every I'm forever yours you signed. I didn't see the warning signs behind your sweet confessions. Every promise, every rhyme was fading slowly over time. Now all that's left for me to find are tears between the lines. Are tears between the lines. Are tears between the lines. Your messages still glow on my phone, but somehow I feel so alone. The words say love, the tone says gone, like something's moving on. You said trust me, we'll be fine, but your heart was out of mine. I guess the truth was always there, just hiding in the air. Every baby, don't you fear, was breaking more each year. I held on to what you wrote while you were letting go. There were tears between the lines, and every you'll always be mine. I didn't read the subtle signs behind your soft affection. Every vow, every design was falling out of line. Now all that's left for me to find are tears between the lines. If I could turn the pages back, would I see the love we lacked? Would I notice in your pen the way you'd leave me in the end? Maybe I just didn't want to know that your heart had let me go before the final word was signed. The ending was defined. There were tears between the lines, and all your perfect Valentine signs. I was blind to the across a fragile space. Strangers wearing lovers' face. Your touch feels like it's made of glass, slipping through me as you pass. I search your face for something true, a sign that I still matter to you. But all I find is empty air, like love was never there. I'd rather hear you scream my name than watch you slowly pull away. At least a fight would mean you care, but silence says you're not there. I'm shattered by your silence, torn apart by your compliance. No closure, no release, just a love that lost its peace. You don't have to say goodbye, your distance is the light, and every quiet night breaks me more inside. I'm shattered by your silence. If words could save us, I would speak, but I'm the only one who's weak. You built a wall I can't climb through.
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality
Say
Sound.
something even if it hurts, even if it makes it worse. Don't let us fade without a sound. Don't let our love just drown. I'm shattered by your silence, by your cold and calm compliance. No tears, no water fight, just disappearing from my side. You don't have to close the door, you already did before. With every quiet glance you ended our romance. I'm shattered by your silence. Sometimes the loudest goodbye is never said at all. There's a picture frame turned face down, dust collecting all around. A snapshot of a better time, when your heart was next to mine. Your sweater's still here on the chair, like you might come back for it someday. But deep inside I know the truth, we both already walked away. We didn't break all at once, we cracked a little every day. Tiny fractures in our trust till love just slipped away. Now I'm holding pieces
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound.
The fragile heart, if neither one still cares. So I'm holding pieces of us, trying hard not to combust. Every I love you we said feels like something dead. We will laugh till we will trust. Now we're us where there was us, scattered like a memory. Pieces of you in me. Maybe we were meant to break. Maybe that's the risk we take when we give our hearts away and hope they're here to stay. Not every love is built to last. Some are lessons from the past, and maybe that's what we became. A beautiful unfinished frame. Now I'm letting pieces fall, not trying to hold them all. What we were was real and true, even if it's no longer you. We were fire, we were flame. We don't have to carry blame. Sometimes love just needs to be pieces of you and me. We were nothing, we were everything, just not forever. When I see you, can't deny the way I feel. So electric when we touch, I can never get enough. All the places that we run, all the moments just for fun. Moving closer, be the one. Moving closer, tell me that you're gonna be the one. Tell me that you're gonna be the one in my heart. You're still there when lights ain't gold down. You hold me when it all falls apart. Tell me that you'll be my
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality
way I feel it, so electric when we touch. I can
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound.
I was living day to day, not knowing what I chase, smiling just to pass the time. Love felt like a distant light. Then you came without a sound, turned my whole world upside down. Before I knew there was you, changing everything I thought was true. I didn't see it, didn't choose, but my heart already knew. Before I knew what love could do, I asked for you, feelings for you. Every step I took alone led me closer back to home. Every fear I tried to hide felt lighter standing by your side. I was lost in all I knew, till my heart found something new. Before I knew there was you, changing everything I thought was true. I didn't see it, didn't choose, but my heart already knew. Before I knew what love could do, I was for you, I was for you. If I could go back in time, I'd still cross every line just to find you once again. I'd fall the same, I'd feel the same. Before I knew I was yours, before the dark, before the sky. Every moment let me fool, every road that pointed you. Before I knew where life would go, you were the answer I didn't know. Before I knew, before I knew, it was always you. It was always you. We've been up, we've been down, lost ourselves just to be found. Every word we couldn't say still kept us here, still made us stay. When the nights were long and cold, we held on, we didn't let go. Through it all, I choose you.
Jailson, Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound.
Love is staying, not goodbye. Through it all, I choose you. Every storm we've been through, when the world is breaking down, I'll still stand my ground. Through the fall, through the fight, I'll be by your side, no matter how hard it gets. Through it all, if we're tired, if we're scared, if the weight feels hard to bear, say my name, I'll be there. I won't leave, I swear. Through it all, every tear, every doubt, every fear, when the future's hard to see, just hold on to me. Through the dark, through the light, we'll survive every night, no matter what we go through. Through it all, I choose you. Through it all, I choose you. We were breaking long before it showed, smiling for the crowd, hiding cracks beneath the surface, laughing way too loud. Every it's okay felt heavier, and the truth we never said. We were lying to each other, our love was hanging by a thread. We kept pretending we were stable, but we were barely holding on. Goodbye was inevitable, written in the silence, in every fight that never finished. In the quiet come dry eyes, we tried to save what we had left, but we were too unstable. It hurts to say it out loud, but goodbye was inevitable. Your eyes stopped looking for me across a crowded room. We stopped making future plans, just made excuses for the bloom. We slept on opposite sides of a bed that felt too wide, two hearts beating separately, with too much truth to hide.
DJ Jailson, Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound.
Goodbye was inevitable, hidden in the distance, between your touch and my reaction, and our growing resistance. We tried to fix what we had broken, but we weren't capable. It hurts to say it out loud, but goodbye great ending to our past. No villains, no blame to throw. Just two hearts letting go. Goodbye was inevitable. Not sudden, not dramatic. Just a slow and steady unravel. Quiet and automatic. We gave it everything we had. We were faithful, we were able. But some stories have to end. And goodbye was inevitable. So here's to what we almost were, and everything we gave. Goodbye was inevitable, but loving you was brave. Flip-flops on the boardwalk line. Salt in your hair, your hand in mine. Sunset painting golden paint. We were younger than we think. Cheap ice cream melting fast. Talking like this would always last. Every wave crashing ashore. Felt like something worth fighting for. No school, no rules, just open skies. Just you and me and firefly nights. It was the summer of us. Our freedom in a rush. Barefoot hearts in the sand. Drawing dreams with our hands. We were laughing too loud, singing songs to the clouds. And no love could feel like this. It was the summer of us.
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound.
Windows down on a coastal drive. Radio keeping us alive. Your arm hanging out the door, like you've been there before. Polaroids and midnight swims, skinny dipping on a day we win. Every secret, every kiss, tasted like forever. Did we didn't think about September. We just lived in the warm surrender. It was the summer of us. Our freedom in no rush. Barefoot hearts in the sand. Drawing dreams with our hands. We were laughing too loud, singing songs to the clouds. And no love could feel like this. It was the summer of us. But seasons turn, the air grows cold. Tans fade and we grow bold. We promised we'd survive the fall, but summers aren't forever after all. Still every time I feel that sun, I remember who we were back then. It was the summer of us. No fear and so much trust. Golden days, endless nights, chasing stars and city lights. Even if we drift apart, you'll always have my heart. In every breeze and every dusk, I'll remember the summer of us. Some loves fade with the changing sky, but ours still lives in July. We talked about the future like it stayed, like time was always on our side. We picked out dreams we'd someday chase, never thought we'd say goodbye. Your toothbrush next to mine, your name written in my plans. Funny how almost feels harder than ever had. We were so close to something real close enough to feel the fall. We were almost forever, but never again. We had the kind of love that doesn't come twice in the end. We were one step from always, one fight from goodbye. Almost forever is the hardest way to say we tried. I still remember late night talks, swearing we'd survive it all. But love gets tired of being strong when only one heart wants to hold on. We promised we would grow together, but we grew apart instead. Somewhere between I need you and the things we never said. We held on longer than we should, let hope hurt more than it could. We were almost forever, but never again. We loved like it was final, till it wasn't in the end. We were so sure of always, now I'm sure of goodbye. Almost forever is a scar I can't deny. Maybe timing was the
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality
Or
Sound.
maybe some hearts are meant to meet, not survive. We were almost forever. I felt it was real, but almost doesn't save you from the pain you feel. We were almost forever, and that still hurts today, because almost means I saw it, then watched it fade away. I won't forget the way we wavered, or the love we almost had. Almost forever, never again is the best and worst we had. We were so close to always, almost forever. Almost forever. You said my name like it was heavy, like every letter hurt to say. Your eyes were searching for an answer, mine were begging you to stay. We stood there frozen in the moment, between the truth and what we knew. You said you loved me under your breath, but your silence said we're through. Your
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound.
That was the loudest sound. Goodbye was louder than I love you. It shattered everything we knew. You said this pain would make us stronger, but I was weaker without you. You held me close and let me go, like love is something you outgrew. Goodbye was louder than I love you, and now that's all I hear from you. Maybe love's not about the words, maybe it's about who stays. Because I love you means nothing when you walk away the same day. Goodbye was louder than I love you. It rang inside my hollow chest. You chose your freedom over us and left me with what's left. Goodbye was louder than I love you. No matter how you try to explain, some endings don't need ending. They still leave permanent pain. You said you loved me in the end, but love was never what you chose. Goodbye was louder than I love you, and now it's all I know. You said I love you, you, but goodbye said more. We were fire in a crowded room, burning bright like a reckless truth. Your hands were warm, your words were gold. Now they're just stories I once told. The smoke still lingers in my chest from promises we laid to rest. I hear your voice in the quiet dark, like fading embers, a dying spark. Now all that's left are the ashes of us, scattered in the wind, turning into dust. We were a flame that the rain couldn't save, a beautiful fire's digging its own grave. I try to hold on, but it's too much. All I have are the ashes of us. Your picture's face down the floor. I don't look at it anymore, but every corner of this place still whispers softly of your embrace. We built our dreams on fragile ground and watched them crumble without a sound. I trace your name in the midnight air, but you're not really there now. All that's left are the ashes of us, scattered in the wind, turning into dust. We were a flame that the rain couldn't save, a beautiful fire's digging its own grave. I try to move on,
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound.
I'm standing in the aftermath of photographs and shattered glass. Still feeling warmth on fingertips from a goodbye that tasted like your lips. Now all that's left are the ashes of us, falling like snow where it once was trust. We were a flame lighting up the night. Now we're just shadow without the light. I let you go, though it cut so much. All I have are the ashes of us. Ashes of us, blown away with the fading dusk. All that remains are the ashes of us. All that remains are the ashes.
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound.
careless little seeds. We thought our hearts were safe and sound, built a castle on shaky ground. I felt it tremble in the dark, but I ignored the warning spark. Love slipped through my hands like water running through the sand. No matter how tight I tried to hold, it found a way to let me go. We were diamonds in the flame. Now I don't even know your name. I watched our world fall apart. Love slipped through my hands and broke my heart. We stopped talking, started blaming, turned our kisses into wars. Every sorry felt rehearsed, like we'd said it all before. The silence grew between the lines, two lonely souls in different times. I saw the distance in your eyes, but I kept feeding us sweet lies.
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound.
Like water running through the sand. No matter how tight I tried to hold, it found a way to let me go. We were fire in the rain. Now I'm dancing with the pain. I wish the world fall apart. Love slipped through my hands and broke my heart. Maybe love's not meant to stay. Maybe it just fades away. Maybe we were holding on to something that was already gone. I try to fight, I try to stand, but you can't cage shifting sand. Now your sweat is still on my chair, but you're not coming back here. All the dreams we used to plan just slipped right through my head. Love slipped through my hands like a promise we couldn't understand. I gave you everything I had, the good, the broken, all the bad. We were magic, we were flames. Now we're strangers, we share pain. I watch forever turn to past. Love slips through my hands too fast. Through my hands, through my hands. Love slips through my hands. We used to light up every room like we could chase away the gloom. Your hand in mine, a steady spark. Now I'm alone here in the dark. You said our flame would never fade, that we were strong, that we were safe. When shadows grew, our trust once stood and swallowed all that felt so good. I didn't see the light go out, too busy drowning in my doubt. You pulled away without a mark.
DJ Jailson Silva, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound, The Quality Sound.